Ghostwire Tokyo. Ghostwire Tokyo. Ghostwire Tokyo. Ghostwire Tokyo. Ghostwire Tokyo. It certainly has been some time since I last played this, and I think it's been about 6 months because of the road trip. I had to plan and do that and edit and post all the videos by myself, and it was just a lot of planning and editing.
I feel a presence.
Now it's done.
Let's look at
and now it's back to Ghostwire.
in the changing room.
So whoops, fell in the pool. Hopefully everything will go smoothly from here on out, so this game can finally be done after about 2 years. I think I just have to go back out.
Kappa hasn't shown itself. Gotta wait it out. Hey, did you forget we're trying to lure Kappa?
I'm being impatient because I did this little part already.
Right?
Kappa must have done it.
Because I was
To get back.
trying to talk it while doing these, and these are a little more challenging than normal ones, and I had to actually focus. Because I made a list of the 7 school mysteries to talk about, because last episode I listed some of them. I think I got 4 out of the 7 I said correct. While the other ones I couldn't quite find online as like a reference. I just maybe I misremember this. Where's it go? Went over here. So I'm just gonna save that for later when I'm not focusing hard on what I'm trying to do. So this shouldn't be too much longer. But yeah, it's good to be playing video games again. Because I've just been editing nonstop. Which, I kind of enjoy, but the doing the audio part, I had to actually listen to the audio, and I couldn't listen to something else while working. All right, he's on the move again. And I want to wait. Oh yeah, I remember this part. Couldn't find how to get rid of these trees, so I can just brute forced it. Cause I can't see where the core is. And it looks like, whoops, you're supposed to go over here first. Maybe you're supposed to just jump across. Well, so far so good. I heard it. Huh. Oh well, let's just walk through it.
Use spectral vision to track the Kappa.
Yep, working on it. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know where that core is. There it is. You didn't see that. Oh, he sees me.
This one's pretty wary.
Guess we just have to stay hidden for a bit.
What? I was behind. Oh, he saw me shoot. Was that it? Did I spook him with my shot? Well, at least I found where the core is. Oh well, I can just cut this out. Alright, finally back here. I tried to shoot that core again in the actual area, but his alert started going off. I'm like, really? So I guess you're just supposed to leave it. But I also managed to glide over the poison this time. So now we just have to wait for him to grab it. So yeah, these new little yokai segments are a little challenging for the DLC.
It went for it.
Oh, don't you see me now? And talking over them's adds another
Take it
layer
easy.
of difficulty. So just focusing on what I'm doing is a lot easier.
Back now.
Whoops. Uh-oh. Did you freeze? Hello? Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. So now we're going to do an Oni. And I'm going to get my butt kicked. Because, so my strategy of just sacrificing the dog or whoever the ghosts are after doesn't quite work anymore. Or at least for this one. So I'm actually going to have to get good. So either they fix the alertness of the ghosts while they're sucking on whatever the protection thing is, or these ones are just functional differently.
Do you know where we could find an...
Or you could have just less health. But my wiring's not prepared. Maybe it will fill up during the fight. Alright, I'm gonna stand back here for no reason. Oh, I have to talk to him first. Go on. There you go. Alright,
What are these things doing here?
Akito, protect the dog at all costs.
let's do that. And then walk behind her. Because sometimes when I sneak up behind them, they just turn around and slap me. So I can't really... Whoa, there you are. Yeah, like that. See, I couldn't get him. And then sometimes my dash gets in the way, and I dash out of them. Oh, the lag. Yeah, I think they changed the alertness. Don't kick me. Did I get him? I don't think I got him. Let's fill up on health. I think this is going better than the other times. Or not. Didn't see that coming. Alright. No, no. There. Alright, he's probably gonna swipe me. Nope. Alright, is everyone on me? Get the big guy. No, no, messed that up. Alright, everyone's away from the dog. Don't throw stuff. Is the big guy on her? Nope, big guy's on me. Oh, I'm not doing well. Ooh, dodge that. Alright. Let's get you. Or not. Missed that. Alright, so while it's just the big guy, let's either lure him into the dog while I'm getting rid of these. Okay, he's on the dog. I'm stuck on the bench. Alright. So let's do this
You gotta be kidding.
right now. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Don't mess this up. Get another one. No, someone's getting the dog. Are you kidding me?
Ran off.
Oh, so close.
You gotta be kidding.
Is that it? That was my best
That's
attempt,
the end
so.
of that. Let's get the dog to call out the Oni.
Alright.
Looks like we're good now.
Thank you. Alright, let's fill up real quick. Alright, so now I think we're going to take on the school. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to start talking about the 7 school mysteries. Starting with number 1 is Hanako-san, which was the, I guess, main antagonist of the last episode, even though she really didn't do anything. But according to the legend, well, the most common version of the legend, because there's so many versions of this one, that on the 3rd floor of the girls' bathroom in the 3rd stall, if you knock 3 times, you can then summon Hanako-san. What am I doing? Aha. And I guess we should hear this guy out. Yes.
So, will you tell us what happened?
We were trying to perform a spell. Kids at school had been talking about it. Rumor was that it was only supposed to grant our wishes. But we were wrong. It was a ritual to summon Hanako-san.
Happens a lot. Messing with the supernatural doesn't go the way you want. Better to keep away from that stuff. What happened after that?
One of our club members, Miyoko Sawai, got possessed by Hanako-san. After that, Hanako-san started appearing around school in her body. We tried to steal her away, but we failed. I can still move around as a shadow, but the others...
And that's why you don't mess with these things.
KK, we gotta do something about Hanako-san first.
Okay.
Oh, she's still
okay.
around?
Not like I'm really mad at these kids.
Anything else you can tell us about Hanako-san?
She usually stays inside mirrors. Maybe you should look at those. The club room should have notes about the mirrors she was in.
All right, so in the actual legend, if you summon her, she'll either just kind of be there, or I think I've read all these notes. Nope, it's saying new. Uh-oh. No, I can't reread them. Oh well, I'll finish my story first. So when you summon her, because I'll add this to the file.
Third floor restroom and the principal's office. Third floor restrooms are upstairs. Let's check it out.
She'll just be crying, or she'll drag you into the toilet and then obviously you'll die. Or she'll sometimes have a knife, which is what we've seen sometimes with the collectible items. We found some ghastly knives that belong to her. She'll stab you with it. And
You seem upset.
Yeah. These kids were copying me. And look what happened. It's all because of the job that I do. Like I said, better for everyone to stay away from me. At least they'll be safe.
KK...
is there someone crying? But there's so many versions of this story that sometimes the schools doesn't have the third floor, so it's on the second or first or whatever more applicable. Sometimes it's her whole family that haunts the school. And then as number 2 on my list, I have a male version, but I couldn't find a specific account of this outside of like anime and other Japanese media, so I'm not super sure about that. But it is just the same version but just in the boys' bathroom. And then number 3, we have the living anatomical model. So Gutsy, last episode, followed us around. And overall, they are just kind of creepy anatomical models that just give people the heebie-jeebies. So then a ghost story gets attached to them. But a true account that happened with these is that sometimes real human body parts would be found in them. And that's because the Japanese schools would have to acquire these models, and they cost a lot. And they try to get them on the cheap. And sometimes they would have real human body parts in them from shady sellers. And with them, sometimes it's just the torso on the model, and they can't actually just walk around. So sometimes they'll just report it as crying or laughing. Can I not get that? There we go. Oh no, yeah. Sometimes they'll just be appear in like random places, like as if they move there themselves. Like Gutsy would follow us when we're not looking at him. And I kind of have this list popularized from most common to least common, because every school seems to have Hanako-san in it. So that's why there's so many versions of her. And then maybe they'll have someone kissing an anatomical model, and then maybe some of the uncommon ones, maybe a few of the like really rare ones. But it is just really just a grab bag for any of these, for any school to take. But number 4 is the statue of Kinjiro Kinomija, who was a Japanese philosopher when he was alive. I guess we're in the void again. And he was very studious and always sought knowledge. And so schools would make statues of them, put them in the courtyard. Hi, bud. Were you always there? Ooh. What was I saying? But the schools would put him in the courtyard to sort of inspire students to be more like him. Oh. What is in there? Got nothing. But at night, people would sometimes report him walking around. But if he would spot you, he would then attack and possibly murder you, which is unlike how he is when he was alive. It's kind of interesting that that's how that story would go. And he's also depicted as having a backpack of logs. Where am I going? These are the third floor bathrooms. He would have a backpack of logs, and sometimes the logs, the count would be different from day to day. And if you count them, then you'll kind of mark yourself for him to get you. Was I not just in here? But yeah, he's also one of the more common ones. So I wonder if we're gonna spot him. Yeah, I am blocked off, and it wants me to go to. What does it say? Giants. That's not it. Side missions. Doesn't say. Well, I guess I'm just gonna continue wandering around telling my ghost stories. But you are quite suspicious. So number 5 is the painting of Beethoven in the music room. And people would report him, like his eyes would glow, and follow them around as they walk around the room. And people just always overall report that painting as just being unpleasant because he looks angry in it. So that's possibly why the ghost story was attached to that one in particular, even though there's a whole bunch of paintings in the school. Can I go in here now? Nope. Yeah, I should probably actually figure out what I'm doing. Hanako-san report, old school building. Apparently the old Fuchihashi Middle School building was located here in the same spot. It was torn down in order to build the school we're in now. Rumors about Hanako-san seem to have been already present during the time the old building was in use, and have remained into the present. The frequency of Hanako-san sightings seem to have decreased, but they do still happen. I wonder if it's possible that in some sense Hanako-san is still present in the old school building, simply phasing into our side every once in a while. This would imply that the old and new school buildings have some sort of metaphysical connection to one another. Hanako-san report, the restroom mirror. Regarding the report of a student who went missing in the homeroom wing 3F restroom the other night. Apparently before he entered the restroom, witnesses saw a strange colored light coming from one of the mirrors in there. Hanako-san might be behind this. Hanako-san report, the vice principal. Regarding the disappearance of the vice principal, people are saying Hanako-san might be behind the vanishing. Apparently, unbeknownst to the principal, the vice principal had been sneaking naps in the principal's office. Rumor has it that Hanako-san grabbed him during one of his naps. Now that I think of it, there was a mirror in the principal's office, wasn't there? So I guess I just have to look at mirrors in 3F. Is that it? 3F. Yeah, I was in there. Well, I guess it did say he, so I guess I'll check the boys' bathroom, even though she's supposed to be in the girls' bathroom because she's a girl. Where'd I leave off with Beethoven? Oh yeah. So other paintings in the school can have this sort of rumor behind them. I guess most second common is Mona Lisa in the art room. But yeah, just, ooh, that's new.
It's glowing. What happened?
So I guess I'll skip to number 9 since it's kind of pertaining to what's happening, because I have a list of 31, even though there's 7 school mysteries. So number 9 on my list is ghost face mirrors, in that if you look in a mirror at a certain time, at an unspecified time, because there's no...
A mirror world?
Hanako-san might be in here.
Because there's no, like, real, I guess, normality to these. Don't look. This is bad. This is really bad. Everybody listen up. Just looking at Hanako-san is enough to knock you unconscious. She's just wandering around out there. What are we gonna do? Do we just have to try and get away without looking at her? Is anybody reading this message? If so, help us. So if you look in a mirror at a certain time, you will... Oh. She's there. You will see the face of yourself just before you die. So if you like die in a car crash, you'll see yourself like with glass, little cuts in your face. If you die from an illness, you'll see... I guess I'll just look down. You'll see like the illness, like your sick face just before you die. And there's different versions of this, where sometimes you'll see dead students in the mirror who died at the school. And the third one is that you'll be taken into a different dimension, like we are now. Because there was one report of a girl who went into the bathroom. I think it was a girl. And her shoes were found facing the mirror. And there's no sign of her otherwise. And in Japanese culture, right before you are about to commit suicide, you leave your shoes all nice and neat. Is she coming after me? No, she's just standing there. Okay. So I can look around a little bit. Is she coming for me? What are you doing? You're just standing there. Okay. All right, so we'll go back to number 5, which kind of pertains back to Beethoven. Yeah, I want to walk right by her. Oh, hi. She has her knife. In the music room, there will be a piano that's not used super often. And late at night, people hear the piano being played, and when they check it out, there's no one there. Oh, I have to check the mirror again.
It's glowing.
So sometimes the ghost of Beethoven is linked to playing the piano, but sometimes it's a separate thing.
What happened?
And then we are on number 7, which is the 7th mystery itself. In that if you know what the 7th mystery is, you will die shortly after knowing it, because it's just that terrible, whatever it is. So some schools will say they only have 6, implying that there's no 7th, but then if you find it out, then you'll die shortly after. And then number 8 is the 13-step staircase.
Hanako-san might be in here.
It's a staircase that I think it's supposed to have 12, and then if you sometimes count it, it'll have a mysterious 13th step when you go up it. And it links to the gallows will typically have 13 steps. And then if you go up it and you notice there's a 13th step, you'll die shortly after. So if you go up it and then not realize it, then you'll, I guess, be fine. But if you're looking for it, then you'll get gotten by the staircase. And there's a staircase in Tokyo that I can't show you on the map, but it's super far northeast from what the Ghostwire Tokyo map is, so it's not in bounds. Called Obake Kaidan, where if you go up it, you'll have 39 steps. And when you go down, there's 40 steps. And it's believed that staircase is made out of tombstones, which is why it's haunted. Which I thought it was interesting that there's a similar story of the one in the city and then the one in specifically schools. She here around the corner. And then we have number 9, which is the mirrors. Ooh. Was that that? Did that fall over? Number 10 is the outline of tombstones in the courtyard. It's believed that some schools were built on graveyards. And when I first heard about this one, it was specifically they appear on foggy nights. Like the fog would move around where the tombstones were, so that causes the outline. It's over there. But yeah, nothing too harmful about that one. Just tombstones appearing in the courtyard, or the outlines of where they were. Don't look at me. I guess I can't look at you, which is the opposite of what happened with Gutsy. Is she actually walking around now? Get me around the corner. The door is closed. Open door. Oh God. She's coming right at me. Do not come in here. I should have closed that door. Okay, she's walking away. So we got the tombstones, and number 11 is a ghost nurse with a wheelchair, and a nurse will appear with an empty wheelchair, and if she catches you, she'll put you in the wheelchair and then take you to the ghost world, and then you're trapped there forever. And there's similar stories of other people, like other occupations from World War II, with a similar, if they get you, they'll take you to the ghost world. Because all these 7 mysteries of the school, 7 school mysteries, kind of originate from World War II times and kind of link back to them, like that time period. Number 12 is Midnight Ghost Class, where a classroom full of ghosts will appear at midnight, and if you look in on them, then they'll kind of suck you into the classroom and then you'll join them forever. And they come from supposedly a whole class being killed at the school and then forever being in class. Oh, you're just not going to go away. Okay, I guess we'll just try and learn your pattern. Number 13 is the ghost cleaner. In Japanese culture, the students take care of the school, and either every day the person who's supposed to clean changes, or every week or so. But either way, if they forget to clean the classroom, suddenly when they get there, it will all be clean. So a ghost did it, and not anyone else trying to be a good person or trying to help them out. It's a little odd that it's a school mystery. Okay, I'm gonna try and get by here real quick. Don't look. Where's the door? See you later. Could I have just gone around the corner? I could have. Don't come out. Don't do it. Oh, are you coming out? Later, loser. Let me in here. Any secrets? Okay, I think she's coming out.
That
Was that it? That was kind of short. I wanted it to be like twice as long. That was kind of fun. Unless we're doing it more times.
Gotta look for another mirror.
Oh, we're doing it more times. Awesome. So I guess we have to look for the principal's office. I think it was on the first floor. Right there.
To the principal's office through the staff room.
All right. So yeah, Ghost Cleaner, and number 14 is Voices in the Broadcaster Room. So there was a broadcaster room we went to. It was on the 4th floor, I think. Maybe it was the media room, is what they called it in this. Yeah, because that's where Gutsy died. Where I think it's the most common story is that someone would be in the school and then all of a sudden over the PA there would be a mysterious voice. Here, let me check this room. And then they'll eventually get fed up with it, then check the broadcasting room, and then there'll be no one there. And then it'll come back on once they leave. Then I heard another version of there'll be like mysterious recordings on like the I guess like tapes there, and then they'll be like, oh, where will these come from? Because no one was here the night before, and all of a sudden these recordings are here. And 15 is a weeping bust. I don't have a story for that. Let's go check that out. Walking pants. That's something. There are enemies around, aren't there? Oh. You wait your turn. Oh, you're after this, actually. So Weeping Bust is supposedly the bust of an art student who died. And I think was murdered, actually. And they come back and haunt the bust of themselves. And they cry blood or some blue liquid. And I think that kind of gets taken from Akamanto, who has blue and red related stuff to his legend. So I think that's only in the art room, and the bust can be of just any former student. Oh, this is the art room. Can you see a bust? Ooh. Cry. Please cry. Please cry. Please. Really, nobody? Come on, somebody. Oh, that would have just been perfect timing. Do I have to like trigger something? Well, that's unusual. I'm gonna count that as crying. All right, and then, so 1 through 15 on my list was kind of more school themed, and now we're kind of getting into more urban legends that have been pulled into the school, starting with Kuchisaki Onna, who seems to be here, giving us a hard time. Well, in a little bit she will. So yeah, her legend is a woman in a trench coat wearing a mask would ask if I'm pretty, referring to herself, not if I'm pretty, because you know I'm gorgeous. And if you say yes, she'll remove her mask and ask again. And if you say yes again, she'll then cut your mouth. What in the world? It's a statue. You're giving me the heebie-jeebies. she'll ask again, and then she'll cut your mouth to look like hers. That's so subtle and so cool. I like that. If you say yes and then no, she'll then murder you. If you say no the first time, she'll just murder you. So whatever you answer, there's no way out unless you ask, am I pretty? And that will kind of like confuse her for a little bit, and then you'll get away during that time. Because Kuchisaki Onna translates to slit mouth woman, referring to her mouth being all cut up from scissors. And number 17 is Teki Teki, who we talked about a little bit when I was thinking of a Lamentation being Teki Teki, but it's kind of a mix between Teki Teki, Hanako-san, and Kijoro, it seems like. This is my theory. But Teki Teki was a schoolgirl, so I guess that's why she's now at a school again, who was run over by a subway and cut in half. And she's sometimes depicted as having a like small farming sickle, so I don't know where she gets that from, but she has it. And I guess she's just a vengeful spirit who will take anyone down with her. And then on number 18 we have Akimanto, who is translates to red cape because he's a tall figure wearing a red cape, and he will appear if you're in the last stall of a public bathroom. He'll appear, and he'll ask you if you want red paper or blue paper. He'll try to help you out if you need any extra toilet paper. Where am I going? Going down. And if you answer red paper, he will, I think, cut you open, thus getting your blood everywhere. And if you answer blue, he will strangle you, thus turning your skin blue. If you answer with any other color, he will drag your soul to the underworld. And if you say no thanks, I think, he will go away. When editing last episode, I realized I missed this, so I'm going to read this real quick. Yes, super glad I came back for this. Dates of books. Akito Izuki, born September 8th. KK, born November 16th. The aforementioned read this book today. Huh. I wonder if something happens on those dates.
Why is
Nope, nothing more.
the name in this?
That's pretty spooky. Wonder if there's another ghost story about that. I don't think there's anything else in here. I was talking about Akimanto, and I think I finished that. Yeah, okay. So number 20 out of 31 on my list is Kainade, who is the toilet hand. So if you ever played Majora's Mask or Skyward Sword, that's where that toilet hand comes from. I think it can appear in any toilet, and it's a hand that will pet your bottom while you're on the toilet. And this actually comes from a real event where Creepy Man was actually in the sewage receptor of a toilet, and would touch women's bottoms while they're on the toilet. And then one time, the woman's husband drugged this man out of the septic tank and then chased him out of town, which is interesting that actually happened, because how desperate do you have to be to do that? And wait, last one was 19. This is number 20. My bad. Is Jubako, which is the that bloodthirsty tree that grows from human blood. Ooh. Oh boy. I think I read that before. Yep, no new entry. So yeah, it's just a demon tree that grows from human blood that we've dealt with earlier in this game. And number 21 is Jim Mankin, which is a man-faced dog. So I guess it's just a dog with a human-looking face that just creeps people out. Where's... Oh. I wonder if that was supposed to be the nurse, if she's actually made it in this. I like all these creepy things that just happen if you like look around close enough. Cause I've just kind of been wandering around and talking for the most part instead of actually trying to do the mission. And I've just been encountering all these creepy stuff. Okay, just down the hall. Number 22 is something I haven't heard before, and I found it on a website from an artist. So I want to give a shout out to Sam Kalinske, who does these super cool little stickers of various ghosts and cryptids from around the world. And he has a special section for the 7 School Mysteries, which I took a look at. Because he also has a like little short story from each one on each listing. So thanks to him. So number 22 is Ton Kiratan, who is like a mummy riding on a bicycle wielding a katana. And he'll come up and say Tom Kiratan, and if you say it, he'll go away. If you mumble it, he'll ask you to say it again. And if you don't say it in time, he'll come up to you and cut you with his sword. And then from that wound, you'll start sprouting bandages. And then you'll turn into a Tom Kirtan.
Say my name.
Ton Karaton.
You're goddamn right.
Then we have Ashirashi Baba, who is a leg-selling woman, and this old woman with a bag full of legs out of her backpack would ask you, do you need a leg? And if you say no, she'll cut off one of your legs and add it to her stash, because you don't need a leg, so then she'll take one of yours. If you say yes, she'll take one of her legs out of her backpack and then attach it to you, so then you have 3 legs now, because yes, you do need a leg.
Glowing.
If you say check if blank needs a leg, she'll then go to whoever you said, thus cursing them to then curse somebody else. So it's like a forever chain of cursing people. And number 24 is Jankin Orjisan, who is the rock, paper, scissors uncle, who is, I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing. Sort of this middle-aged man wearing a red bandana who is super eager to play rock, paper, scissors with anybody. And if you... he'll offer candy if you win, if I remember correctly. But if you lose, what he doesn't say is that if you lose, your soul will be taken to the underworld by him. But he will only ever play rock in rock, paper, scissors. So if you play scissors, that's a lose, and then you lose your soul. And if you play paper, then you get a piece of candy. So if you know that, then you get free candy from him. And number 25 is just sealed rooms, just in general. And this could be like a real room that's just sealed and then the story's attached to why it's sealed. Either that a school, or this is a school, a class full of students and the teacher was murdered in there, and then they were just sealed up the room just to get like rid of the memory of it. Oh, you're right around the corner. I can't get past you, can I?
Don't look at her!
I'm not. She's just standing there menacingly. How am I supposed to do this? Can't make noise. What if I do this? Don't get me. I hit something. Please calm down, chairs. Oh, is she behind me? She's walking around, isn't she? She's in the floor. Oh, there's a hole in the floor. Okay, let's just, oh, but there could be hidden messages on the floor. What about you? Nope, nothing. She's still in there? I can look at you. I see you. What's happening? Oh, that wasn't it? I saw that. I'm gonna go check your hole out. What's down here? Nothing. Alright. Alright, so she's just looking at me, so I have to enter backwards and then just tug the ball. Oh, but I have to, like, climb up there. Let's check out over here. Whoa. What's... Oh. There's a lot of you. Then where'd you go over here? To nowhere. Alright, I think I got this. Alright, coming through this angle. Nope. Coming through this angle. And then we're gonna do a little bit of, nope, not that. Little, oh boy. Little back and, oh, she got me. Oh, there's a vent. Well, this is so much easier. Peekaboo. Yep, I knew you would be there. All right, so I think I can tell the next story now that I have a... Oh. Peekaboo! I see your feet. The next story is the pool ghost. And supposedly someone drowned in the pool and will then like grab your legs and leave bruises and try to pull you under. That's what I could find online. But I've also heard, but I couldn't find online again to verify what I've heard, that if you're swimming in a pool at night, there'll then be wet footsteps leading away from the pool, even though you're the only one there. So then just magically appear. And number 17, I should probably get a move on. Is there anything else there? Yeah. You're looking at me? Can you go back to walking? I want to check what's down that hallway. You stuck? There you go. And there is... Can't see. Nothing. Okay, cool. Number 27 is trapped in school. I don't remember what that story is. What is it? Can't go there. Trapped in school. I think if you're in school when it's closing time, you'll then be trapped in it for the entire night and you can't leave no matter what you try. Not entirely sure if I remember that correctly because I just wrote down vague notes. Number 28 is the headless basketball player. And I've never heard of this, but I find it pretty funny that in the gymnasium, there will be a basketball player practicing hoops, except the ball is his head. So I just imagine like this headless basketball player just absolutely missing the basket, and then his head just like hitting on the ground, like splattering because it can't bounce really. And he just walks over, picks it up, and tries again. And number 27. Get rid of that. Oh, come on. Get it. There we go. 29. Did I really miscount on my list? It goes from 29 to 31. So I guess I only have 30 things on my list. Alright, is a ghost in computer. So in the computer room, I guess there's my exit. There will be like a ghost face that appears, and it'll hop from computer to computer. But I've also heard like in Japanese urban legends, there's like this paranormal site that will magically appear, and it'll end up being like a portal to the underworld. But I think that's a urban legend, not a school mystery. And then number 30 that I have marked as 31 for some reason is dead person pickup. So in the, I guess like entryway to the school, there'll be a phone booth. Don't you come after me. Don't touch me. There'll be a phone.
Right. Let's take a look.
That you can use to call your parents or whoever to pick you up from school. And if you call a dead person, then that dead person will come in a ghost car and pick you up and then take you to the underworld.
Looks like we're back.
So a lot of death involved in these stories, and it's kind of like, why would you kind of risk poking around for these? But yeah, it's just a whole kind of grab bag for whatever you want your school to be like. I guess kind of applies to what...
Hey, something might be in the hallway.
Let's just ignore that for a while. Got that. Excuse me.
Those
Oh, you're
tracks.
gone.
Yeah. So that's what we were sensing. Let's follow.
Okay. I should probably heal. But yeah, all these stories are kind of unique to a room, like the music room, the art room, the gymnasium, or the pool, or the computer room, the broadcast room, as opposed to like individual classrooms. I think I got that. That's to that. So it's kind of like where people are less likely to be, there's a higher chance of a ghost story being applied to that is relatively unique to that specific room. But that's all I could find online, because it's mostly Hanako-san and
KK,
the
are you
anatomical
still
model
thinking about
and
earlier?
what's his
Now,
name again?
All I'm thinking is how to get out of this situation.
Kinjiro,
Promised
that
kid's
walking
dad
statue.
I'd help his son.
But then
It's
every once in a while you'll just
You actually seem to like helping
take up a
kids.
really unusual
I've never
one.
done this because I like it. But I can imagine how their parents feel.
Oh, and one thing I did find out about while looking at these, because it splits off, is that these kind of come from the seven wonders of the world. That's why there's seven. Because in Japanese, wonders can be translated as mysteries. Why are you leaking in here? Okay, you got goop on the ceiling. Then go this way. Then also here in America, the schools I've been to, there's always been like one or two mysteries that I've heard of, but nothing like that interesting compared to the Japanese mysteries. Because I think in my high school, there was the beginnings of a sort of urban legend there, but because it was the beginning, there wasn't anything concrete to
Maybe
it.
we should cut through that classroom.
And that was about the tunnels underneath the school, because there would be a sort of like a room name placard on one of the doors that's always locked that just says tunnels. And so then sort of rumors about these tunnels started popping up during my time there. So I wonder what it's like today, if it's solidified into anything. And then I went to Purdue University,
Akito and Mir.
and there's obviously
You didn't escape into this?
the bell tower that if you walk under it,
Let's follow
you
it.
won't graduate on time. And then there's the lion's heads that will give you luck for an exam. And just more fun stuff, as opposed to death. Hi, you sell stuff here? Arrows. You can only hold 20, so that's not worth it. It's not worth it. Duh, duh, duh. Ooh, you just sell a Magatama here? You sell 3. Fuck, why are you here? I'm gonna buy this one, because I assume he's gonna appear outside. And I'll just, me buying that now will then tell me that this is the same cat. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna do a smart move and equip not you, but you. And I get more money. Nice. So yeah, I think this school, 7 mysteries are Hanako-san, the living mannequin, got the ghost mirrors, We had those pants that were there. So I don't know anything about that, if that's a mystery on its own. And then you had that maybe the broadcast room. Oh boy.
Got ourselves an assembly.
Because Hanako-san was there, but I could spend Hanako-san again. Is that the spooky, scary skeleton song? I heard like the beginning xylophone part of that. Okay, I don't hear any xylophones now. I'm gonna have to replay that because that's just like, where'd that come from? Hi. And then they had the art room. It's kind of weird, but I don't think that's enough to call it the weeping bust.
That's her.
Where? Hi.
First, we're gonna have to subdue her. Can't pull her off her victim until we do that. All right, Akito. Let's show them what we do best.
Yeah.
Come here, you. I dare you. Oh, I didn't mean to do that again. Let's get rid of the red while we can. Can't get them both. Uh-oh. Didn't realize how much I used up on that stun attack.
It's over.
Not yet. Something's here.
What kind of something? Is it the big guy? Oh boy. Well, big guy gets big attacks. Oh, there's women up top. Think I should deal with them?
Search everywhere.
I think I can handle this. Well, they've come down now, so that makes it easier.
Spectral vision will show us where it's been.
There you are. So far, so good. Excuse me, sir. Oh, now they're hitting me. Yay! Ouch. Oh, she's healing somebody.
It's finally over.
Akito, we've got to purge her.
I'm gonna get you. And I don't know if the that Kappa counts as another one. So I think that would be 7. Did I say Kuchisaki for this list? Because she was technically in the school even though we didn't see her. And she's on the list of school mysteries.
Well, that was some serious work for cleaning up after some kids.
I'll say. But Hanako-san won't come back, right?
Sure hope not.
Well, I thought we dealt with her last time, but guess we had a little bit more fun. Hey,
Is everything okay now?
Yeah. Sorry about what happened.
I guess now is not the right time for a lecture. You're safe now, kid. Hurry and get back to your dad. Don't make him worry anymore.
Thanks again for everything. I knew I should have told them stop when they had the chance. And none of this would have ever happened. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I'm also to blame. The least I could do was help.
Hanako-san just wanted to be free, too.
she just wanted
I
friends.
could feel that after she possessed me. So, thank you for saving her, too.
I guess that's good then.
All right, that's
I
that.
think I get why you were keeping away from your
And an
family.
achievement.
Good. Then I don't have to explain.
But if
Look at
you
all these
weren't
people.
here, nobody would have saved those kids. So, you're not fighting for nothing.
Great. Basically a chicken and egg problem.
Always a cynic.
Just how I'm built.
So how complete is this area now? Oh, we have to find the cat somewhere. Let's check outside. Because hopefully we didn't have to buy them right then and there. Because you say... So that would be the two we have to buy. There's 3 notes somewhere. I'll check the field again. And... Well, we did not... Oh, we have to actually transfer them, right? That's right. Let's check the field. Looking pretty empty.
Get set. Go! You're supposed to run.
Okay.
Don't want to wear myself out.
There was the inside of the pool house, like the locker area, but there wasn't anything in there when I checked it for the first time. And I saw purple and like, ooh, what's that? Let's transfer the spirits we have and see where that puts us. Missing like one cluster. Actually, I think they're right here. Because when I was
You're getting
practicing
tougher by the
the
minute.
controls again, I just looked around and I saw someone right there. So I think I'm gonna end the episode after I get these guys. And I'll try and find that cat off screen because I think he just might be somewhere in the school that I have to sweep it for again. Thought he was right around. Oh, there they are. All right, we'll just deposit them. All right, is that? That's the wrong button. And nope, stop. Yes, we did. So I'm going to try and find the cat wherever he is just to have him on the map. And the next episode, we will explore the new territory. I forget if I decided just to do the Torii gates and then go back and do all the side stuff, or kind of juggle them on the way. I think I'll start with these two and then do those yellow stuff. I think those are treasures. And then continue with more Torii gates. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again next episode, and hopefully keep the train going. Bye.